Okay, guys, we're starting off in a child's pose. So we have our feet together, we have the knees together or wide. You can make that choice, and we'll bring the forehead all the way down. And let's take a little time here just to exist. And let your body weight get pulled down by gravity. Find your big inhales and big exhales. And as always, if your hips and your low back are resisting this posture and you feel like you just can't quite relax into the floor, try taking your knees wider or stacking your forearms and just putting your forehead on there. And that might be a little more easeful. You want to feel with the inhales, the whole front, back, sides of the torso expand. And with the exhale, all sides of the torso move inward toward a central point. See if you can use your imagination here. Just kind of tune in and find out, where is that central point? If your torso expands outward on the inhale and moves inward on the exhale, where would that center be? I like to think of the center of gravity being somewhere behind the belly button. So I like to imagine the breath moving into and out of that place. You find that with each inhale, you can take in a little more, can expand a bit across the chest. And with each exhale, you can strengthen the muscles of the belly a little more, moving the belly in toward the spine. Okay. And when I ask you to breathe deeply like that, I'm asking you to use the muscle. It's a strip of muscle that runs around your middle, kind of level with your belly button. And it runs from your belly button all the way to your spine. And it makes like a belt. It's called your transversus abdominis. And when you exhale deeply like that, you're just strengthening your transversus. And that's going to give you a happier low back, better posture, better digestion, just a better life. Starting to lengthen out your breath here. Let's see if we can make it a little longer. Notice if this time that we've been just breathing here on the ground has made any difference in your body. Especially notice your low back, your hips, your shoulders. And continuing to breathe your deepest breath, please. Continuing to relax more with each exhale. Just take a moment to watch your thoughts. Watch with amusement and compassion. It's challenging to watch without getting caught up or labeling thoughts good or bad, done or undone, but try to let go of that and just let the thoughts go. Let them come, let them go. All right, friends, let's start to activate the upper body a little bit. So keeping yourself heavy in your child's pose. Right, stay low. Keep the hips especially heavy on your heels. Let's walk the hands out away from the hips, but keep your picture frame around your ears. So even though your hands are moving forward, your shoulders are still trying to stay away from your ears, and you still have a nice giraffe neck instead of a turtleneck. Grip the mat with your hands and peel your palms up. Peel your elbows up too. See if you can breathe a little bit more deeply into your chest as you try to move your elbows away from each other and expand all that tissue between your two shoulders. Breathe into your armpits. You might even feel this all the way through your back. Fingertips press down. Elbows try to move away from each other even more. Take a few breaths here. And as you're ready, relax your palms back to the floor. Grip with your tiger claws and pull your heart forward, hovering it over your thumbs. Okay, so as you hover your heart over your thumbs, pull your elbows in and see if you can wag your tailbone in the air as you lift your belly button towards your spine. Okay, and you could stay up high like this, and we'll press it back to a child's pose. Let's do that a few more times. Think of inhaling. Pull your heart forward. Lift your belly button. Maybe look forward as your heart floats over your thumbs. And exhale back to your child's pose. Let's take a few more like this. You're going to feel some work happening in your upper body. So you decide how much work you want to do today. Okay. You decide whether you want kind of a chill practice or an active practice, then you can always modify my suggestions to fit your needs. And that is my hope. Okay, that's my hope for you. If you want a little more here, I want you to drop your heart a little lower, maybe tapping it on the ground between your thumbs. All right? And if you really want a lot more, I want you to stay as low as possible throughout the movement. Okay? From child's pose to hovering heart, you're really just barely skimming the mat or the floor. You don't necessarily need a mat. Inhale forward, extended spine. Exhale back, rounded spine. Let's do this 3 more times. Hope you're really feeling your shoulders wake up, your triceps. 2 more. Last one. Nice. Okay, go ahead and walk your hands back towards your knees. And if you can stand it, tuck your toes and sit on your feet for a little while. And we'll just let our feet hang out like that while we warm up our shoulders even more. So go ahead and get your arms up overhead, palms facing forward, and very gently, keeping your picture frame around your ears, you're just going to move your hands back, back, back. Try to isolate this so that the rest of your spine doesn't come with it. Okay? A few more times, feeling that effort in your shoulders. And then rest your shoulders. Go ahead and roll that out. Okay, we're going to do it again. Hands up, shoulders open, open, open. A few more times like this. We'll just do 3 rounds of this shoulder opening thing, okay? Try to isolate this movement. So pull your lowest ribs in, tuck your belly button in towards your spine. 1 more time, and let it go. Rest your shoulders, maybe roll them around. 1 more time, okay? 1 more round just like that. So get them up. Isolate this movement, okay? Shoulders open, open, open. Keep breathing. All right, pull on back and hold. Maybe interlace your fingers and point your fingers at someone behind you. Keep breathing. Is your neck as long as you can make it? Maybe you can make it a little longer. Maybe you can make your spine a little more neutral. Big breath in. And exhale. Let that go. Roll out your shoulders. Should be feeling some nice warmth and opening in there. So let's find hands and knees. Let's do some cat-cows just to get the spine a little bit more mobile. So grip the mat here. Pull your heart forward with your inhales. Lift that belly button just like we did when we extended the spine when we were close to the floor. And exhale, push the floor away. You could think of dropping your head and shaking it out. So long spine inhale, heart pulls forward. Rounded spine exhale. Keep it going just like this. Maybe close your eyes. Maybe roll sideways into your ribs so that you have some nice side opening. I want you to find some nice mobility in your spine, little places you didn't even know were sticky, okay? All right, friends, find yourself a nice flat back. And we'll step it back to plank right here. So here we are. We're in a plank. Hold and breathe. You have a lot of options in a plank. If it's ever too challenging, you can drop one knee or both. Okay, that's options. And sometimes if it's getting a little bit much, I like to just kind of shift my weight around. Then you're always welcome to do that. So we'll keep holding here. Press the floor away. Lift your belly button in towards your spine so your core is working. And if your legs are long, press back through your heels. If you tend to round in your upper back like I do, try pulling your elbows in toward each other and moving your heart a little bit further forward. Hold and breathe right here. Okay, just feeling a little bit of warmth gathering. Maybe one more big breath in. And as you exhale, walk your hands all the way back to your feet. Put a really generous bend in your knees here. And we'll take our feet as wide as a mat is. And I really just want you to let your head hang here. Let your whole spine hang. You might even kind of sway side to side. And if your palms don't come to the ground, just bend your knees. Some of you may have a trusty block that you like to use, and you're always welcome to bring in that block. All right, allowing that lower back and that spine to hang is so great for the low back to just release and traction out. So we'll start rolling it up here. Press into your heels. Come on up, stacking your vertebrae like it's the very first time. Reach your heart up tall. And exhale, sit down into a very wide leg chair. You could think of dropping your hips as low as your knees if you like, but keep that belly button pulling in, even though it's challenging. Inhale to stand. Let's do it again. Exhale, drop it into a very wide squat, maybe a little lower. Again, inhale, bring it up. And exhale, this time the lowest one. Come on down. Inhale to stand. And exhale, this time we'll fold. So come on down. Palms to the floor. Knees might bend. And we'll walk the hands forward on your inhale. On your exhale, walk to your hands. So you're tiptoeing to your hands and folding. Bend those knees. Inhale here, roll it up. Okay, this time your feet are hip width. As you exhale, again, drop your hips into a squat. Think of slightly squeezing your knees together and looking up. Inhale back to standing. Lift your heart. Again, exhale, drop into your chair, maybe a little lower. One more time, up to standing. Inhale. And down into your chair. Exhale. Nice. Inhale to bring it up. And exhale, we're folding it all the way back down. Palms are down here. Inhaling, walk your feet back to plank. Exhaling, walk your hands back to your feet. Again, feet hip width, bent knees, hang for a moment. Feels good to let the head hang. And coming on up again, roll it up, big breath in. This time, come up on your tippy toes. And as you exhale, drop your hips as low as you like. So you might let them come all the way down to your heels. You might not. Okay, it's up to you. Inhale, come on up. Tippy toes are still happening as you lift your heart. Challenging your balance. Exhale, drop to your heels or somewhere near them. You can stop on the way. Inhale, bring it up. Still on the tippy toes. Okay, we'll do it one more time. Exhale, coming down to your tippy toe squat. And inhale all the way up. Big heart. Nice. Finally, exhale. Drop your heels and hinge at the hips. Big fold as you exhale. Heart moves forward on the inhale. Okay, exhale. Can you lower yourself all the way down? Come on down. Let's do some cobra time. Okay, cobra time is great for opening up all that space between our shoulders. So your hands are on the mat. You can just rest your forehead on the ground for a moment. Okay, notice your elbows may tend to want to point out to the side. Let's do the opposite of that. Could you pull them in towards your rib cage so that they're really smooshed in by your ribs? And then press your hips down into the mat. So feel how heavy they can be. Could you also do the same with the tops of your feet? And you want to feel a strong line of energy shooting from your belly button out through your big toes. Okay. Grip the mat with your tiger claw hands. Keep your elbows in. And as you inhale, pull your hands back. So pull back to move your heart forward. And with your exhale, set it down. And we'll take a few rounds of cobras just like this, please. So inhaling, pull your big heart forward. I want you to really pull with your strong arms. And exhale to set it down. Keep going. Take a few more like this. Just use the pace of your breath. Okay, if you notice that you're pushing the floor, try to find a way to pull instead. Why? Because when we lengthen the spine, okay, then it's safe to extend it. But if we just crush it up and back without lengthening it, then that could be dangerous. We want to always create length in the spine to extend. All right, now next time you come up into a cobra, find what I like to call a sustainable cobra. So you don't need to use your arms for this cobra. So try this, come up and then float your palms under your shoulders. So sustainable cobra, here we are. Your elbows are still moving back and in. Your heart is still moving forward. So it's same action with your heart. And your neck is still long. And if all is going well, you can peel your legs up too. Breathe. So right here, we're using your strong back body to lift everything up. Back body is doing all the work here. Front body is able to release in consequence. So enjoy that sensation. And maybe if you're still feeling pretty good here, you reach your hands back. Okay, maybe if all is going well, we make the hips a little heavier and we lift the heels a little more with straight legs. Straight, straight, straight. Work your glutes too. Maybe we lift the thumbs. Maybe the top of the head moves an inch further away from the feet. One more big breath in here, just working that back body. And with your exhale, come down slowly. Hands under shoulders, tucked toes. Let's see if we can transition up and back to a down dog, and I'll meet you there. Come on up and back, down dog. And this is our first down dog of the day, so we'll walk it out a little bit. Walk out the heels, roll the shoulders. Make sure to shake your head. Yes. And no. Okay, let's move. Inhaling here, right leg up and out behind. With your exhale, right knee curls into your right elbow. Could you even maybe slide it up to your armpit? Inhale, send the right leg back. Okay, exhale here. Move the right knee to your nose. Could you really scoop your belly up high and maybe even kiss your knee? Mwah. Shoulders over wrists. Inhale, send it back. This time with your exhale, could your right knee move all the way to your left elbow? Hover, maybe challenge yourself to slide it up to the armpit. And inhale, send it back. Okay, exhale here, drop the right foot between your hands. Inhale here, crescent lunge, coming on up. Okay, let's hold here in this crescent lunge. Let's think of dropping the back knee close to the floor and then lifting it up. That's all. You can use your hands too. Drop the hands as the knee comes down and then pick it all back up. Keep breathing. Just getting your legs a little warmer. All right, feeling that left hip flexor warm up and let go a little bit. Right hip, right hamstring as well. Next time you come down low, hold right there. Could you keep the right knee level with the right hip and extend the back knee? So we're asking a lot of that left quad here. Maybe your arms are up and back. Maybe if the fronts of your shoulders are tight today, you join your hands behind you and move those hands back. So breathe here. Okay, think of pressing through the back heel. By the way, you can drop the back knee if you need a little break. But press through the back heel as you lift your heart. Think of sinking a little lower and put some activity between the knees here. So your two knees are trying to squeeze together. One more big breath in here. And we're letting it go. All hands down, back to down dog. All right, friends, let's just take a little vinyasa just to clear things out. You're always welcome to skip the vinyasas or modify them. Inhaling here, move your heart forward, find a plank. Remember, you can use your knees in a plank. And exhale, tiptoe to your hands and fold and bend those knees. Roll it up on your inhale. Sit into your chair for your exhale. Maybe look up at your hands. Inhale to stand. Exhale to fold. Halfway up, inhale. And big fold, exhale. Palms are down. Inhale back through your plank. Exhale all the way down. And rest your head on the floor here. We'll take another little back extension variation. But take a moment just to close your eyes and feel that grounded feeling, okay? That groundedness in your forehead and your hands. Start to make your hips heavy and the tops of your feet heavy. Start to grip with your tiger claws, okay? And then lift your palms up off the floor. Pretend you're still pulling back. And then let's lift that heart up off the floor. If everything's going well, legs come up too. This time we're going to reach our arms forward. So we're going for extremely long here. If this is ever too much, just drop it back down, okay? Just come back to the floor. Here we go, friends. Reach out long on your inhale, as long as you can be. With your exhale, bend your knees. Point your toes at the back of your head. Pull your elbows back towards your knees. You're strengthening that whole back body here. Get long on your inhale. And exhale, pull it back. Strong back. Let's take a few more like this, okay? Reaching long on your inhale. Pull it in on your exhale. Let's do it 3 more times. Here's 3. Pulling in. Here's 2. Pull it in. Last one. Pull it in and hold. Hold and breathe. Put your hands down if you need a break. Okay, you're doing great. Pull your feet a little closer to your glutes and lift your knees. Pull your elbows a little closer to your glutes and lift your heart. Big breath. Okay, the back of the neck is soft and neutral. You're just looking at the mat. Feel that back body working. 3, 2, and 1. Let all this go. Make your way back to down dog. Okay, notice the sensations in your back body now. And just take a moment in your down dog to walk it out. Shake it out. Okay, ready to keep moving? Inhaling here, send your left leg up and out behind you. With your exhale, scoop that left knee towards your left elbow. Lift your heart at the same time. Could you slide it up to your armpit? And inhale, send it back. Exhale, pull the knee into your nose. Scoop it up high. Maybe kiss your knee. Mwah. Inhale, send it back. Okay, this time exhale, left knee moves to the right elbow. Maybe as you get there, try to scoop it up to the armpit. And inhale, send it back. Nice. Exhale here, drop that foot between your hands. Inhaling here, crescent lunge. Keep in mind you can drop the back knee and just take it easy at any time. Okay, but we're just going to warm the legs up, bringing the back knee down and lifting the back knee high. And let's just do that a few times. Keep breathing down and up and down and up. Okay, feeling some warmth gathering in that right hip flexor and quad and in the left hamstring, and that's where we're working. Okay, next time you come down, we're pausing there. Put that squeeze between your knees so your inner thighs are working toward each other. Okay, the back knee hovers off the floor. Keep the front leg exactly like it is and extend the back knee. So you're really pushing through that back heel. You can keep your arms up overhead as you lift your heart, or open the fronts of your shoulders by joining your hands behind you. See if you can do it the opposite finger crossing that you did last time. Nice breath. Keep the legs strong. Keep the heart lifting. Keep the shoulders opening away from each other. Nice work. One more big breath in here. And we're letting it go. All hands down. Back to down dog. Walk it out. And let it go. Let's do a little vinyasa. Feel free to take it or skip it. Heart moves forward. Inhale, plank. Exhale to your hands and fold. Roll it up. Inhale. Sit into your chair. Exhale. Come up on your inhale and fold on your exhale. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, very big fold. All right, palms are down. Inhale here, back to plank. Exhale here, halfway down. Pull your elbows into your ribs. Just come that far. Inhale here, press it up to plank. Reach up with your right hand. You are in a side plank. Hold here. Maybe drop the bottom knee if you need to. Okay, exhale, swing it down to a regular plank. Elbows to ribs, come halfway down. Inhale, press it up to a plank. Switching sides. Left hand reaches up. Maybe you drop the right knee and support yourself. Maybe not. Exhale down to plank. Elbows to ribs, halfway down. You can use your knees to do all of this. Inhale to plank. Right hand reaches up. Maybe float the top leg if you're feeling spicy. Keep the shoulders strong, elbows bent. Exhale, regular plank, elbows to ribs. Inhale, press it up, side plank, breathe. One more round. Exhale, regular plank, elbows to ribs. Inhale, side plank. All right, one more. Exhale, bring it down, just switching sides. Inhale, bring it up, last side. All right, exhale, bring it down to plank and then come all the way down. Inhale here. Take your fingers out to the sides of your shoulders and give me one very good cobra, pulling your heart up and forward. Exhale, bring it down. I'll meet you in a down dog. All right, take a moment here in your down dog, please. Let's take 5 or 6 breaths here. Now that we're warmed up, we can really sink into this dog and make it really intentional. So let's just walk through our down dog checklist. Okay, I still mark off my checklist when I do a down dog every time. So we have our hands squeezing the mat really strong. If you could think of lifting just the center of your palm, but gripping with the outer edge of your palm, try that. We want to move the elbows in toward each other, and we want to have the little imaginary eyes in our armpits looking at each other. The kneecaps are moving up, and the heels are moving down. All right, friends. I have a challenge for you. It's pretty challenging, so feel free to drop your knees if you need to. How do you feel about just bringing one of your elbows to the floor? And I'm showing you what that might look like. And then back up. Other elbow to the floor. And back up. Again, floor. And up. And floor. And up. One more time. One elbow down. One elbow up. Other elbow down. Other elbow up. Pause here. Let's get the right leg up and out behind. We'll bend that knee and send your right toes to the left. But move your left hip back as you do that and press your right hand into the floor. We're just making sure that the shoulders don't move out of alignment as the right hip moves up. Big breath here. Keep pointing that knee high, pressing into the right foot. Press into the right hand and move the left hip back. Scorpion. One more big breath in here in scorpion. And with your exhale, send that right knee over to the left elbow. Pause and extend the right leg. So the right foot is out there. Okay, toes in line with your fingers. If this is too much and you need a break, you can sit down right here. If you're feeling good, reach up with that left arm. Spread open your chest. And we'll take a few breaths here in fallen triangle. So just like you're in a triangle pose and you fell over, here you are. Make your shoulders big and broad, friends. Maybe drop your head if it feels okay. So maybe one more big breath in here. And with your exhale, drop that left hand. Inhale here, right leg up and out behind you. Exhale, step the right foot between your hands. Step the left foot between your hands and fold. Inhale here, roll it up. Exhale, sit into your chair. Inhale to stand. Exhale to fold. Halfway up, inhale. Big fold, exhale. All right, palms are down. Inhaling to your plank. Exhaling halfway down. Inhaling side plank, let's go. You can use those knees if you want them, okay? Exhale, halfway down. Inhale, side plank, other side. Exhale, halfway down. We're just getting your shoulders warm, okay? Again, inhale, side plank. Use those knees if you need. Exhale, halfway down. Inhale, other side plank. Exhale, halfway down. Just one more round on each side. You can do this. Inhale, side plank. Exhale, halfway. Last one. Inhale, side plank. Exhale, halfway. You did it. Come all the way down. One very nice cobra here. Hands out to the side. Inhaling, peel your heart forward. And exhaling, bring it down. I'll meet you in a down dog. All right, friends, notice how your shoulders feel. Find your down dog. Line everything up. Your heels are moving down and out of sight, so you can't see your heels. Your kneecaps are lifting, and your belly is long on all sides. Okay, same as we did before. We're going to start dropping one elbow at a time. One elbow at a time. If you like that, you're going to stick with that. But if you want a little bit more challenge, I want you to drop both elbows and then pick them up. Both elbows down, both elbows up. Let's do 3 more times, whether you have 1 or 2 elbows going, either way. 2 more times, down and up. Last time, down and up. Awesome. Pause here. Left leg up and out behind. Keep your left hand really heavy in the floor. As you bend the left knee, point the toes to the right and pause. Move your right hip back. So we're trying to prevent the rest of the body getting out of line as this left knee does its thing. This left hip opens up. So look at your toes under your right armpit. Say hi to yourself and press the floor a little more with the left hand. Scorpion. If you feel too much opening in the back of the right leg, just bend the right knee. But we're just taking one more big breath in here. Nice. Okay. Exhale. Send that leg forward toward the right elbow. And we're going to extend the left leg out to the right. Okay. The toes are in line with your fingers. You need a break? Have a seat. You're feeling good? Reach the right arm up. Big chest. Hang out here in your fallen triangle. Okay. So we want soft elbows. Okay. None of your elbows are locking here. And your chest is definitely peeling open. Nice breath here. Maybe one more big, huge breath. And with your exhale, all hands down. Okay. Inhale here, left leg up and out behind you. Exhale here, drop that foot between your hands. Right foot steps forward 2 and fold. Roll it up, inhale. Sit into your chair, exhale. Inhale to stand, exhale, fold. Halfway up, inhale. And big fold, exhale. Okay, palms are down. Inhale for your plank. Don't worry, we won't do side planks this time. Exhale, slowly, slowly, slowly. Elbows in. Come down, 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 and down. Okay, now I want us to stay on the floor here, and we'll really open up the shoulders. We got the shoulders warm. You can probably put your hands on your shoulders and feel that they're warm. So we did good. Take your arms out to the side like you're just trying to hug the floor, and look out at your right arm. And then take your right arm into a right angle. So nice 90-degree angle. The elbow tracks out perpendicular from your shoulder, and the forearm is parallel with your mat. And you might adjust it as we go along, but this is the place to start. Okay, keep your right arm just like it is. Look to the left. Use your left hand to roll onto your right side. So I'm going to pause here just to bring to your attention that we haven't moved the right arm yet. Once you're on your right side, feel free to slide the right elbow up or down in relation to your shoulder and find the perfect shoulder opening. It's going to be different for everyone, okay? I like my elbow a little bit up here. Find how you want to be, and then when you're ready to commit, tuck your right knee up and in so you have a little kickstand, okay? And I will spin around at this point to face you. So keep adjusting things until you feel just right, because this is a great deep shoulder opener and we're going to spend a little bit of time here. So I want you to be comfortable. Okay, once you've committed, your right arm is out there, you're getting that shoulder stretch, you're really feeling it in your armpit and your chest. Let your head rest. We're going to try to kind of let gravity do most of the work here. So maybe if you just really want to take it easy, you just stack your left knee on top of your right, and you just rest your left hand on the ground and just really gently open up that right shoulder. If you're feeling pretty good here, you really want to get into the shoulder, and only if that's appropriate and not painful, of course, you have options. Okay, you can open up the chest a little more by reaching up with the left hand. Feel it open up right away. Maybe even dropping the left arm across your back, okay? And then I like to tuck my left fingers underneath my ribs so that arm is really out of the way. Remember to breathe. Okay, breathing is your most useful tool here. If you want a little more opening in your left hip, just kind of a little bonus, okay? You can extend the left leg long. Make sure to rest your foot on the floor, please. And move the leg back without compromising your low back. Breathe here. Find parts of your shoulder you didn't even know needed to let go. Your breath, okay, keep it going. Expand and contract the rib cage again and again. Expand, contract. Maybe 3 more long, slow breaths here. As you're ready, we're switching sides. So there's really no rush. Take your time. Leisurely put the left hand back on the floor if it was somewhere else. Leisurely straighten out your legs and roll into your belly eventually. Notice how that right shoulder feels. Hopefully feels pretty good, guys. We're just going to switch sides. You're already looking to the left. So just line up your left arm, okay, about a right angle, and we'll adjust it once we get onto that side. So we're looking to the right. We can use the right hand now to roll onto the left side. And here's where we want to make our adjustments. Do you want to slide the elbow up or down? Okay. Chances are if you want it one way on the other side, you're going to want it a different way on this side because we're so asymmetrical. Once you're ready to commit, tuck your left knee up, and I'll spin around to meet you. So find that perfect spot. You have time to fidget. We'll spend a little bit of time here. Okay. So decide whether you want this to be a very gentle opening or a big, deep opening. And then if you want a little more, you can reach up with that right hand. Make sure your neck is resting. Your head is just heavy on the floor. Maybe the right hand just drops across your back, and maybe you attempt to wiggle your fingers underneath your side, like you're trying to show your fingertips to someone who's standing in front of you. Okay, maybe you stick with knees stacked for a more gentle opening. Maybe you kick it up a little bit by extending that right leg And resting the right foot on the floor. Breathe deeply here. The bigger your breath, the better. We'll take several more breaths here. Find that left shoulder expanding. Armpit, chest. As you're ready, there's really no rush. Take your time coming out. Okay, right hand comes back to the floor. Legs extend back on your belly. And your hands can slide underneath your shoulders from here. Press it up and back to hands and knees. And if you sit your hips to one side, we'll come right back down to the mat. So lay down. I'll meet you there. You can take a moment to squeeze your knees into your chest. Notice how you feel. And then as you're ready, drop your knees to one side and look to the other side. Taking a little twist just to seal off your practice. Spine is long on the inhales. Belly moves in toward the spine on the exhales. Using your abdominal musculature, your transversus abdominis. Keep that low back healthy and safe. As you're ready, bring your legs through center, drop them the other way. Look away from your knees so that twist moves from the base of your spine all the way up to the base of your skull. Long spine inhales, strong belly exhales. As you're ready, friends, bring your legs back into center and find your resting posture. So maybe you're extending your arms and legs into Shavasana, flopping your hands and feet out softly, or maybe something else, but find that rested posture, please. Start to breathe through your nose if you weren't already. And let your body just get so soft. Nothing to do, nothing to undo. This is a perfect moment. Allow your awareness to rest on all of the sensations in your body. And think of something good. Friends, please keep resting this way for as long as you can. Thank you so much for joining me.